Saw you standing in the garden, wet with rain. You wiped the teardrops from your eye in sorrow as we watched the petals fall down to the ground. And as I sat beside you, I felt the great sadness that day in the garden. And then one day you came back home. You were a creature all in rapture. You had the key to your soul, and you did open that day you came back to the garden. The olden summer breeze was blowing against your face. The light of God was shining on your countenance divine, and you were a violet color as you sat beside your father and your mother in the garden. The summer breeze was blowing on your face. Within your violet, you treasure your summery words, and as the shiver from my neck down to my spine ignited me in daylight and nature in the garden. And you went into a trance. Your childlike vision became so fine, and we heard the bells within the church we loved so much, and felt the presence of the youth of eternal summers in the garden. And as it touched your cheeks so lightly, born again you were and blushed, and we touched each other lightly, and we felt the presence of the Christ within our hearts in the garden. And I turned to you and I said, no guru, no method, no teacher, just you and I and nature and the Father in the garden. No guru, no method, no teacher, just you and I and nature and the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost in the garden, wet with rain. No guru, no method, no teacher, just you and I and nature and the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost in the garden wet with rain. No guru, no method, no teacher, just you and I and nature and the Father in the garden.